Ok, bắt đầu cái livestream của tối ngày hôm nay thôi. Trước mặt mọi người là con heo Noi. Tập này tập như tập 17 rồi vậy. Nên thông cảm nha, tôi vẫn chưa có nói chuyện thoải mái được. Tiếp tục thôi. Hỏa hoạn từ end game đó mọi người. Tôi coi trong cái gameplay là nó còn 1 tiếng nữa là xong. Mà tôi chơi từ từ phải 2 tiếng. Chắc hôm nay là mình sống chết con này. Ủa? Làm ra cái này à? À không, tới đây rồi. Tại vì tập trước á, tôi kể là tập trước nha, cho nên là không coi tập trước. Còn anh em nào coi tập trước rồi thì cũng nghe lại để cho nhớ cốt truyện luôn. Thằng fail á là thằng nhân chính của mình á, có bây giờ là bị cấm mà không được điều tra nữa, cho mình nhờ qua thằng chắc khâu xô này nè. Này bây giờ là làm công ty bảo hiểm để đi điều tra cái chết của cái thằng công nhân trong cái xưởng xưởng hình như là công ty địa ốc, chết do tai nạn, nhưng mà thật ra chắc là không phải đâu. Công ty địa ốc nó nhập nguyên vật liệu dởm á.
I work for California Fire and Life. I'm looking into an industrial accident.
Here?
No, not here. At a housing development over on Normandy Avenue.
So?
I found some lumber over there. Had the
Bây giờ mình không phải là cảnh sát nữa, mình vô vai cái thằng chắc cao xô này là mình là thám tử rồi. Còn bây giờ là rất là khó, mà phải đột nhập mình lén vô mình điều tra chứ không có thanh thi bạch nhật.
Know anything about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
Nix.
Mind if I take a look around?
I'm kinda hungry. If someone was to leave a couple of bucks here, I might wander down the
Bỏ
street
tiền cho thằng
get
này
a cup of coffee.
là mới để cho mình vô điều tra.
No. The only guys who go in or out are some delivery guys from Elysian Fields. They're working on a housing development over at Wilton and Santa Monica. You'll have to hop it.
Mà phải leo gào vô thôi, không có gì quá. Và shop rồi đây điều tra. Lúc phim này là trước thằng theo nó vô điều tra rồi đây nè. Cái chuyện gì đây?
Let's see what the rich and powerful have to say for themselves.
Học phim. Khu này chắc nhiều lắm nè, nhiều lần chứng lắm nè. Chiếc nè. À, hôm nay làm rõ mà. Ok, được rồi đó.
In a great day for the future of Los Angeles, civic leaders and businessmen joined forces to launch the Suburban Redevelopment Fund. The Suburban Redevelopment Fund pledges to speed up housing development for returning GI.
Xây nhà để cho công nhân được hồi hương. Mấy ông gọi là cựu chiến binh á.
Doctor, this is Curtis Benson. He's Vice President of the California Fire and Life. Pleased to meet you, Doctor.
Ray Gordon,
Editor of the Times. Doctor, District Attorney Donald Sandler and Police Chief Warren.
Gentlemen, I am delighted to be in such exalted company. You're making quite a name for yourself, Doctor, amongst the thespian fraternity. I find that those of artistic temperament are often of a fragile mental disposition.
It's a short step from miscreant to recidivism, Doctor.
Very true. But I think we could all agree that the City of Angels does rather well basking in the reflection of the motion picture industry.
Here, here. And it's something that every sucker getting off a train at Union Station wants a part of. Gentlemen, we're here to sell the American dream, and Hollywood is our greatest advertiser.
So, how is your new development selling, Leland?
Cannot throw them up fast enough, Ray.
And that's part of the problem, Leland. Washington is receiving steady complaints. There's a clamor for public.
God damn
Một
it,
cái tổ chức.
Ray. Public housing is tantamount to communism. Now that's why we fought this goddamn war. I'm telling you, it's Reds via the back door.
You can't have it both ways, Leland. The new freeways are being built to service all your developments out in the boondocks. They're all being built with government money.
The GI Bill is government money.
There's a difference.
What difference?
The GI money ends up in my pocket.
I hope you mean our pockets, Leland. We're all investors.
Of course, Curtis. So, when will the freeway bond be passed on?
It still has to be ratified. Takes a long time to raise $3
Dạ quá
billion.
vậy.
I need to find a game well or a telephone.
In a great day for the future of Los Angeles, civic leaders and
Rồi, lúc coi
businessmen
tiếp
join
theo bằng
forces
chứng
to
này.
launch the Suburban Redevelopment Fund. The Suburban Redevelopment Fund pledges to speed up housing development for returning GI.
Gentlemen, this is Dr. Harlan Fontaine.
Đi ra ngoài đây.
He's our latest investor in the suburban redevelopment. Doctor,
In a great day for the future of Los Angeles, civic leaders and businessmen join.
Hết rồi đó. Nhập gỗ từ đây nè. Một chấm chất lượng. Rồi ra rồi.
Operator, think you could put me through to police dispatch? Thanks.
Rồi đồng cảnh sát.
Putting you through now.
This is Jack Kelso, investigator for California Fire and Life. Can you put me through to Curtis Benson, please?
Just a moment, please, Mr. Kelso.
Jack, how can I help?
Do you know anything about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund, Mr. Benson?
I've heard of them, Jack. Building new homes for GIs.
With green lumber that was used on movie sets.
Jack, are you working the Buckwalter case?
Mr. Benson, are you part of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
Jack, I want you to listen very clearly.
Ông này cũng trông hỏi luôn, gọi trong này thôi thua rồi.
As soon as you hang up, arrange to see her tonight and get her to agree to the settlement. Do it tonight. Do you hear me?
Yes, sir.
End of story, Jack. I don't want to hear another word about Elsa Lickman or Lou Buckwalter.
Ông này cũng không có cho mình điều tra luôn.
Can you put me
Trong
through to
đồ cảnh sát.
Michigan 221?
Putting the call through.
Hello?
Ms. Lichtman, it's Jack Kelso.
Yes, Mr. Kelso.
I've been looking into your case.
Yes, and what have you found?
It doesn't look good. I need to see you.
Meet me at the Blue Room. I work there tonight. I take a break around 9. I'll be waiting at the stage door. We can talk then. Auf Wiedersehen, Mr. Kelso.
Tới
Thanks
cái
for
chỗ mà con nhỏ này nó hát ra gặp nó. Blue Room. Cái chỗ này gặp đang fail á. Rồi bản quyền. Bản quyền em ơi. Quyền tới nó rồi. Tôi phải nhắc nhỏ ra để không bị bản quyền. Đó, fail kìa. Cái nhiều nhỏ này lấy cớ đi để đưa thằng chắc cao su gặp một fail thôi. Ô fail. Rồi phía sau tụi hai này phải hợp tác với nhau mai ra mới giải được. Như vậy là vụ án cuối cùng này. Ông chùm ở thành phố.
What were you doing with him?
I was doing what you asked.
I didn't ask you to meet him in an alleyway.
Why do you snarl at me? Your friend came to ask me to accept the insurance.
He's not my friend, Elsa.
I think he's a brave man, and you have placed him in great danger. You've involved him in something, and he has no idea of the risk. Can you live with that, Cole?
Elsa, I need his help, and he hates my guts.
Forget the past, Cole. He deserves a chance to say no. If he helps you, let it be on his terms.
I'll go see him in the morning.
Điều tra công trường số 2. Ô, cái phim trường vẫn còn à. Cái phim trường vẫn còn thông tin nè. Cho mình không ẩu được. Ẩu nó mất một manh mối rồi đó. Cắm vô rồi, chắc lẻn vô. Không có nhà nó chớp tắt kìa. Đang xây.
Nice wiring job, fellas. Keep them in the dark.
Ô, để lắp dự phòng, không xài được. Ẩu quá.
Good thing I'm not thirsty.
Giỡn không à. Chung là cái nhà lắp toàn đồ dởm không. Lắp cho tụi cụ chiến binh ở mà vậy. Từ lầu đó. Khi nó sập trời. Người lên rồi.
You lose something, Mac?
I thought these private eye types were all wise.
Nó cho giang hồ tới đây thủ tiêu mình rồi.
Looks like the snappy repartee has all dried up.
Get on with it.
What's your hurry, Mac? You got some place to go?
You ever do the cat and mouse routine without a gun in your hand?
Now that's more like it.
Đánh nhau rồi.
Let's put a few gaps in that smile.
Time for you to lose some teeth.
I'm about to break the goddamn jump.
Thằng, hai thằng, ba thằng. Ủa ba thằng ơi, nó lại rồi. Trời. Đá học máu luôn. Đường chết.
You're a worn tough guy. You should learn to take a hint. Get him downstairs and into the trunk.
Giờ này quốc chuyện này quýnh không lại nó. Bắt bỏ cốc theo luôn. Đem cái gian phòng này lại rồi. Cho nó báo cho ông chủ nó.
Sure, he turned up all right. He's wishing he didn't. He's in the trunk. He's going nowhere. The boys introduced themselves. What do you want done with him, Mr. Monroe?
Monroe.
Yeah, I know a good place. Pick up a shovel and a pick on the way.
Ồ, trông sống luôn
à.
à.
Behind Griffith Park.
Trông chừng con đồi.
Deal with that German bitch next.
Xong. Chết thằng này rồi. Trông sống luôn rồi. À nhảy. Ngon.
Elsa.
Chạy. Đưa xe đây nhanh.
Sorry, pal. Desperate times.
Chạy thôi.
Got a job to do. Leave, damn it! Can't you see what's happening? I'm in a rush!
Ôi. Đô điền tắt rồi. Tắt rồi đó.
Is that the last of them?
Trời tối quá ta. Tới nè. À tới nhận nhau này. Ủa cuộc lần theo nó có ngoại tình không ta? Quýnh bấy người chừng. Này vậy mà còn sống hơn được chứ. Mai là nó không bắn đạn chúng không phải chết rồi.
So you're still carrying that Army 45, Cole?
Xỉu luôn rồi.
For God's sake, Cole! Call an ambulance!
Để làm theo đó. Đường endgame mọi người ơi.
Satchel charges on the cave entrance from above. Covering fire on weapons team. Look for snipers in the trees. You know the drill. No risks, no heroes, no prisoners.
Này on this one,
Sarge? No, you
chắc also nè.
Head back to Webs. We are going to blow every cave we come across. Close them down and move on, people.
Damn. I was hoping to get me a samurai sword.
Skipper says that Phelps has fallen behind again. He's got his fire teams checking every cave. He's lost another flamethrower. He wants you to get over there and hurry them along.
Ho, boom. Weapons company.
Sir.
Sir.
We have a major cave complex in front of us, Hogaboom. I want flamethrowers and BAR teams to clean it out.
Begging your pardon, sir. But if it's a big complex, why don't we bring the Shermans in? They could pour it in there.
We can't wait for tanks to be brought up. I'm already behind.
Then blow the cave. No skin off our nose. Bury them.
We are going in there and clearing them out. We are doing it by the numbers, Sergeant. Get your team in place. We're moving out. Mount up! First fire team and flamethrowers. Head in!
Vô ma phục rồi. Theo lúc này là nó dẫn dắt sai á.
Where's he going?
Where's who going?
The big cowboy. He's going in. Who gave that order?
You did.
Hello, Miss Lichtman. How long have you been sitting there?
Not long, Mr. Kelso.
You look lovely, Princess. You haven't exactly caught me at my best. It's okay, Miss Lichtman. I'm a big boy. I know how to take my licks.
Please, call me Elsa.
Okay, Elsa? What can I do for you?
I'd like to explain because
I can join the dots, Elsa.
Cole needs your help, Jack. The police department have frozen him out.
Cảnh sát này phải tra anh ta, phải tra mail á.
Brave lady, but you can't fight all Cole's battles.
Giúp đỡ.
I just wanted to apologize for...
You don't have to apologize. You were right about Elysian Fields. Tell me something. What was Lou Buckwalter's regular job?
He was a carpenter. He built sets for RKO, Warner Brothers.
Set carpenter?
Một chuyện dựng cảnh. Cái thằng mà bị chết á, bị gọi là bị tai nạn lao động á. Nó không phải là thợ để xây nhà mà chỉ là thợ đi dựng cảnh thôi. Thì cảnh thương trường á.
That's perfectly understandable, Mr. Jack. I hope we can meet again under less dramatic circumstances.
I hope so too, Princess. I'd like that.
Ở đây.
You Kelso?
Who's asking?
Peterson, assistant DA.
You're in the wrong building, Peterson. This is a hospital.
A wise guy. Let me tell you a story, Kelso.
Can I get the abridged version? My head hurts.
You're a funny guy, Jack.
What do you want, Peterson?
A colorful character mentioned your name. He said that you might know something about...
There's a problem with colorful characters, Peterson. First they send you over a drink, then they buy you dinner, then you get a phone call in the middle of the night for a favor. Try rubbing shoulders with some solid citizens. They're the ones you're supposed to protect.
You finished, Kelso?
For the moment.
I'm going to run for DA, Kelso. The current administration stinks.
And you want me to help?
I'm looking for a DA's investigator. You get a gun and a badge and $120 a month.
I get $150 a month now.
I'm going after the Vice Squad, Kelso. It's going to get me elected.
I've got something better. How about Leland Monroe?
The property developer?
Do you think I fell down the stairs?
Này đang gọi là tranh chức thị trưởng này. Mình muốn mình là giúp ổng lực tẩy cái...
Thanks for the patch-up, Princess. Might be the only R&R I get for some time.
Bệnh viện này. Đi đâu đây? Đó bạn này đó, đi được rồi. Rồi trước thằng Phèo nó đã đưa Phèo lúc đó là chỉ huy đưa thằng này vô nguy hiểm, là thằng này về sao mà giải ngại giải ngũ thì thằng này ghét thằng Phèo. Alo alo, ok anh Thành ổn rồi. Tôi test anh Thành lại cái nãy giờ quên like nửa tiếng đồng hồ rồi. Biết anh Thành ok không? Cô Tư Benson ai đây có địa chỉ chứ đúng không? Phòng số 2. Rồi.
Remember me?
Jack, it's good to see you. You've caught me at a slightly inopportune moment. Can we do this some other time?
Back off, Curtis. Move away from the door.
Jack, there's no call for that.
Ông chủ của mày á.
I'll give you that. You try to get me killed and you still manage to be polite.
Cố giết tôi.
Jack, how can you accuse me of having anything to do with that?
I want to know all about you and Monroe, Curtis. You give it up or I beat it out of you.
Get the fuck out of here, Jack. You're fired.
Who
do you think you are?
Anh là ai chứ?
Get out of town now while you still have the chance.
Rồi,
You have no
anh
idea what kind of
có cơ
forces
hội.
you're dealing with here.
Không biết mình đang làm gì đâu.
The passive options.
Mày cuốn luôn.
Sit tight, Curtis. I'm taking a look around.
Cột tay chân nó lại.
To get all of the stockholders, I need to follow the paper
trail.
What exactly do you expect to find, Jack?
Hợp đồng bảo hiểm.
I knew you were in bed with a lesion, Curtis. Now I know why.
Jack, you've made a terrible mistake. Get out while you can.
Phát thông tin rồi đó.
What exactly do you expect to find, Jack?
Chưa được ta. À,
How old are you, princess?
quen tuổi rồi, công chúa. 16. Ừ. Thủ dâm rồi xong rồi.
How old are you really?
Từ bao nhiêu tuổi? Từ 13.
You take love where you can find it as you get older.
Love?
Jack.
That has nothing to do with love, Curtis.
Some might find your romantic notions endearing, Jack. I find them very tiring.
You're finished, Curtis.
Xong
That
rồi.
remains to be seen, Jack.
Thủ dâm.
I haven't told you about my new job, Curtis. DA's investigator.
Who do you think the DA reports to, Jack?
Get dressed, you're getting out of here.
He's not so bad. He just lays on top of me and grunts for a few minutes. He's kind. And he buys me nice things.
Get dressed, you're leaving.
She will only come back.
I want answers, Curtis. So pay attention.
Please, Jack. I'm not a violent man.
I don't get it, Curtis. You're vice president of the company. Why take the risk?
It's a simple business transaction, dear boy.
Nói dối kìa.
What is...
Sai. Giờ phải chọn là nói dối rồi. Tôi chiến lại. Nó đúng, mấy người này dùng N rồi. Tôi tẩu. Làm lại từ đây luôn hả? Con thông cảm nha, tôi nói chuyện hơi khó khăn chút xíu. Mình tôi trong còn chỉ mai ở trong.
Remember me?
Jack.
Tới thứ 5 này mới đỡ.
It's good to see you. You've caught me at a slightly inopportune moment. Can we do this some other time?
Back off, Curtis. Move away from the door.
Jack, there's no call for that.
You're smooth, Curtis. I'll give you that. You try to get me killed and you still manage to be polite about it.
Jack, how could you accuse me of having anything to do with that?
I want to know all about you and Monroe, Curtis. You give it up or I beat it out of you.
Get the fuck out of here, Jack. You're fired. Who do you think you are? Get out of town now while you still have the chance. You have no idea what kind of forces you're dealing with here.
I guess we've exhausted the passive options. Sit tight, Curtis. I'm taking a look around. How old are you, Princess?
16, mister?
How old are you really?
Nearly 13.
You take love where you can find it as you get older.
Love? That has nothing to do with love, Curtis.
Some might find your romantic notions endearing, Jack. I find them very tiring.
You're finished, Curtis.
That remains to be seen, Jack.
I haven't told you about my new job, Curtis. DA's investigator.
Who do you think the DA reports to, Jack?
Get dressed, you're getting out of here.
He's not so bad. He just lays on top of me
Mình
and
thành
grunts for a few
gọi là
minutes.
công tố viên này.
He's kind. And he buys me nice things.
Get dressed, you're leaving.
She will only come back.
To get all of the stockholders, I need to follow the paper trail.
What exactly do you expect to find, Jack?
I knew you were in bed with a lesion, Curtis. Now I know why.
Jack, you've made a terrible mistake. Get out while you can. What exactly do you expect to find, Jack? Jack, you've made a terrible mistake. Get out while you can.
Nhưng mà thông tin ở đâu đó chưa quét ra.
What exactly do you expect to find, Jack?
Hai quy bu. Cuốn này đủ rồi nè. Tao nói không cho tôi nói chuyện ta.
I want answers, Curtis. So pay attention.
Cái câu đầu là nói dối chắc luôn.
I'm not a violent man.
Tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
You're talking about the future of Los Angeles. You cannot interfere with these plans.
Information, Curtis.
Business people who have joined forces to meet the demand for new homes.
You're lying, Curtis. They're going to burn those movie sets they call houses, and you're carrying the insurance on them.
And how do you prove that, Jack?
Cái này hình như là hợp đồng bảo hiểm thì phải. Đi 5 đời 6 à. Chán. Tôi nghe cái đời mà đời dưới đây mà là tôi nghe tôi chán. Tôi xài đời 8 ở đây. Tôi đang sợ con GTA 6 là chơi không được. Tôi đang tính chở nào mà cuối năm tôi lên đời 12 đi.
Rancho Escondido burnt to the ground. California Fire and Life is carrying the paper.
Jack, the best result you could get from insurance would be replacement cost. The stakes are much, much higher.
Một câu.
Why the big payoff in the Buckwalter case? It was bound to bring it to attention.
Who could have predicted this particular confluence of events? Elsa Lichtman as the beneficiary who spurns the cash. The brilliant but flawed detective becoming her lover. And you, Jack, taking their bait.
You buy green lumber and use it to build houses. How do you expect it to end?
Mr. Monroe has a fine reputation for building houses. What would I know about his choice of building materials?
Có gió nữa.
You smug son of a bitch, you're lying again. It's an insurance scam, pure and simple.
And how do you prove that, Jack? My assessors wrote the policies on the houses.
Chỗ nào ta? Gỗ chất lượng thấp hả ta? Tôi đang nghi cái này với cái chứng chỉ cổ phiếu nè, hai cái này nè. Em nghĩ nó là cái nào? Em đợi tôi xíu tôi coi đoạn này coi. Phải coi mới chơi được đoạn này. Rồi một nhiều nói dối đó. Cuối nè, để tôi coi câu cuối cái. À, nghi ngờ thôi, câu cuối là nghi ngờ.
Sorry. My mistake. Give me what I need or I'll beat it out of you.
It's all there in the case file. If you know what to look for.
Câu cuối.
I don't get it, Curtis. You're vice president of the company. Why take the risk?
It's a simple business transaction, dear boy.
Như nói dối à. Câu một như nói dối anh em.
You're lying, Curtis. Something happened at the company, didn't it? That's why you took the bribe.
Bribe? What bribe? How can you
Nói
accuse
lộn
me of
nào
benefiting
đi.
the head of the company?
Đây nè.
I
Lắm.
noticed that the share
Đúng rồi.
certificates are in your name, Curtis, not the company's. What did you use as collateral?
Those sons of bitches in Sacramento. They passed me over for president. Sent me here because they believed it was a backwater. But they were wrong. Los Angeles will become the capital of the West.
Tính ra là gọi là nó thành một cái tổ chức.
The city of the 20th century.
Bên này bưng bít bên kia.
You're going to jail, Curtis. You and your cronies.
We'll see about that, Jack.
Xong.
Very neat, Curtis. Maybe I can't work it out, but Phelps can. He may be many things, but he is one of the best detectives the LAPD has ever had.
Your card is marked, Jack. You'll have an unfortunate accident if you don't
Bây giờ
get
mình
down.
phải hợp tác với
Your
thằng
California isn't the same as mine, Mr. Benson.
Khâu phèo. Người chính
Not
đó.
at all.
Hợp tác với nhau thôi. Cái thằng đã thanh tra tòa thị chính rồi. Giờ mình tới công ty bảo hiểm. Công ty bảo hiểm lửa và cuộc sống. Nên là tôi chơi cho endgame luôn. Vô.
I'm just going up to my office, Barty. Gotta check over some files.
Take the elevator. First door on the right when you come out. You know the way, Kelso.
What the hell?
Lên đây. Mấy này vẫn chưa biết là tôi đuổi việc.
Is someone gonna tell us what the hell is going on?
Having a season from hell.
Ủa, bên kia chứ đúng không?
Whoa! Easy!
He's dull as dishwater, but I'm not with him for the conversation.
I'm going to the lakes to watch the races on Saturday.
Có gặp bà này quay á.
Immediately.
Đây bên này, được phải.
So, Curtis, what is it you don't want me to see?
Bên đó. Chưa có xong. Đây, giá trị đất
Insured
tăng cao.
replacement value for the house is $900. Current value of the house and land is $3,500.
Rồi mua $900 trả hạn
Christ, how many of these
$3,500
debts are
đô.
we carrying on the books?
Ủa? Hết rồi hả ta? Lên lầu nữa.
We wanted to move in together when we're not even married.
Oh, Susie, you are so
À,
bad.
bên kia. Đi đây. Bằng chứng. Còn phải có thông tin chứ đâu. Kỳ vậy. Rồi để cô mấy phòng khác nè.
Everybody in this town is nuts.
Không có gì hết trơn trời. Còn này vẫn còn thông tin. Vẫn còn thông tin, chưa hết. À đấy.
34 degrees, 4 minutes, 29 seconds north. 118 degrees, 17 minutes, 58 seconds west.
I have a Detective Phelps of the LAPD here to see you.
Gặp bạn Phelps rồi. Tụi mình hợp tác
Have a
nhau
seat,
nè.
Cole. Where's the go-between? She's awful easy on the eye for a foreign girl.
Does that private dick petter actually work on anyone, Kelso? It's not your style. You were always a little more direct.
This is your dime, officer.
Would you have helped me if I asked, Jack? A little chuck on the shoulder, shot of Semper Fi.
Fuck you, Cole. Be a man. Why send a woman to do your dirty work? You're a cop. Why do you want my help?
I thought a PI might be a little more discreet.
I'm no gumshoe. I used to be an investigator for this company before your investigation got me fired.
I'm sorry to hear that, Jack. I'm sorry about a lot of things.
Is that an apology, Cole?
It's a feeble attempt at one, yes. Look, Jack, it's a murder case, and I need help to solve it.
So what's it got to do with Elysian Fields developments?
They're in it somehow. The flyers keep turning up whenever I find a domestic fire.
Anh em thông cảm nha.
Boosters.
Đọc sức giùm tôi.
Stiffing GIs for deposits, making them wait
Hôm nay
months
tôi
for
nói
a
chuyện không
flow
được
up
nhiều.
house. They're already making more money than they can count. What's turned them into killers?
So you believe me?
This is why you dragged me into the Buckwalter case.
Look, Jack, I'm sorry. But if not for me, do it for some of the poor saps who are dying. Or some of the leathernecks who are getting grifted. How about it, Jack?
I know you, Cole. You're still beating yourself up over that medal on Sugarloaf. The medal you think you didn't deserve, but you just don't get it. Nobody deserves a medal. It's just the ridiculous situation you find yourself in and how you react to it. You think you failed up on that hill. But courage isn't a tap you can turn on or off. Courage isn't permanent. It's a tenuous and fickle thing. Courage and cowardice exist in every man. Get over it.
You got it off your chest.
I guess I have.
Can you help me, Jack?
I'm thinking about it. The Hall of Records is the place to start.
Lưu trữ. Bây giờ là chắc là sẽ lấy thông tin tại Phèo bị cô lập rồi, bị tẩy chay rồi. Là quay ra đây rồi.
Hello there.
You need some help there, sir?
The Land Registry Office. Where is it?
Just up the stairs.
Thanks.
Nào vậy? Ngay tầng trên thôi. Rồi vàng với ta. Đây nha.
I'd like to see the company details of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Certainly, sir. Just this way.
All those suburban sons of bitches ought to be listed in here.
Lạ không vậy? Tên thôi. Đây.
Courtney. For God's sake. What's he got to do with this? I'd like information on a plot of land.
Okay, do you have the address?
Not exactly. It's a new lot. I have the coordinates. 34 degrees, 4 minutes, 29 seconds north. 118 degrees, 17 minutes, 58 seconds west.
All right, that makes it a bit more difficult. Come with me.
Hiểu hả? Cho cái tọa độ thôi là ông này ông lục ra được luôn cái mảnh đất đó luôn.
I believe that is in the Wilshire area. Here.
34 degrees, 4 minutes, 29 seconds north. 118 degrees, 17 minutes,
Chà quá vậy.
58 seconds west.
58. Coi lại đã. Không nhớ số. Có giờ quá. 34. 34. 429. Bây giờ kiếm 3 số đuôi chứ đã. 18. 188, 17. 58. Một trăm 18, 17 nè. 29, 118, 17. 29, 118, 17.
34 degrees, 4 minutes, 29 seconds north. 118 degrees, 17 minutes, 58 seconds west.
Nè.
It was 34.4.29 latitude. And I'm looking for
Đây.
11.
The lot number's 1876988.
Unfortunately, that is just the beginning. We have at least 1 million lot numbers in the Los Angeles area. The registrations are in alphabetical order. You need to convert your lot number to a letter.
How do I do that?
Over here. Use this adding machine.
Nhập cái số đó vô để dò nó kìa.
So divide your lot number by 90,000.
Cái đầu vậy.
1876988.
1
divided by
87
90,000, yes.
Con số dài quá. Không nhớ nổi. 1876988 1876988 1876988
1876988 divided by
8
90,000,
7
yes.
6 9. Ê, gì vậy? 1 8 7 6 9 8
1,876,988 divided by 90,000.
90.000. 90.000. Ngàn mấy số 0. Của số 0 đúng không? 1 2 3 4
1876988 divided by
90,000, yes.
20. Phải à? Chín 1876988 đúng rồi.
1876988 divided by
90,000, yes.
$1,876,988 divided by 90,000.
20 nè.
20.
Tôi tính đúng mà.
A starts at 0, so you want to add 1 to your number.
21.
21.
That number is your letter of the alphabet. Once you have the letter, find the right aisle, and you are in business.
You do this every day?
Đó kìa. Còn mày đây, đi kiểm tra lại. 21. Cái này rồi. Cái này đúng nè.
Let's see what the site is worth to them. $1,876,988.
88 889 nó bên này.
The book value is $350. With the new home in place, the improved value of the property is
Cái đất có
$3,500.
300 đô thôi, 350 đô thôi. Xây cái nhà lên thành 350. Ôi, chiến rồi.
Know why I plumbed for the caddy? The extra trunk space.
One thing you learn in the war, boys. You do your talking once the smoke clears. Throw out the gun.
One hit.
I need a word, Courtney.
That's okay, Jack. You didn't need to come all the way down.
It's important, Courtney.
How can I help?
Tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
What are you talking about?
Don't fuck with me, Courtney!
Jack, I swear, I don't know what you're talking about.
How does your name appear as one of the investors in the Suburban
Thằng này
Redevelopment
trong
Fund?
có tên trong cái danh sách đó.
I was down at the Hall of Records checking on a property company called Elysian Fields Developments. Their funding comes from the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Seriously, Jack, I have no idea.
Your name is there, Courtney, with some pretty interesting company. The mayor, the district attorney, some dirty cops, and your buddy, Dr. Harlan Fontaine.
Dr. Fontaine?
Spill it, Courtney. I want all of it. Fontaine and the rest.
Fontaine took the morphine off our hands. Look, Jack, I know you said to get rid of it, but it's okay. I did something good for once. He reinvested the money for us. That's it. That's what's happening. They're building houses for GIs, Jack. I turned a mistake into something beneficial. Something that's going to help out the guys.
Courtney, they're building matchstick houses. They're going to burn them for the insurance money. They'll probably stiff the poor bastards for the deposits.
Please, Jack. Say it isn't so. Harlan's a doctor. A good one. He helps out a lot of people.
Looks like he's helping himself, Courtney. You're the fall guy.
Nó sẽ chùm cuối á.
Jack Kelso.
Who's asking?
Leland Monroe.
I was wondering when you'd get around to calling.
I'd like to meet with you, Mr. Kelso.
I bet you would, Mr. Monroe. But I value my skin.
này là
I
ông
do not want to meet with you. Why don't you just send some more of your boys around and we'll have a nice cup of tea?
You realize that I could make you a very wealthy man, Mr. Kelso.
Better than $220 a month?
You're a very witty man, Kelso. Substantially better.
I'm going to have to let it slide, Mr. Monroe.
Are you haggling with me, Jack?
I might be.
Come around to my place at 9. 5164 Santa Monica Boulevard. You'll come?
I might. Good night, Mr. Monroe.
Chiếc nào vậy? Chiếc này nhanh hơn.
I appreciate the help, all of you. We can reminisce later. I want a minimum of noise and no prisoners.
No prisoners? This isn't Pelelu, Jack.
These guys are grifting GIs. That's what they do for a living.
It's okay, Jack. We all feel the same way. Just hasn't turned out quite the way we imagined.
Let's get it done. Teams of 2 at the ready.
Đội chiến này.
That's it. Out of ammo.
I'm gonna find you. Good kill. Nailed that son of a bitch. Right flank, somebody.
All right, men, hold the perimeter. I got personal business with Mr. Leland.
Good kill! Nailed that son of a bitch.
Mấy này con tốt quá. Vô trong thôi.
How long do you think you can hold out?
monster!
Ghê à, có súng luôn hả?
You're a very sweet-looking girl to be holding such a big gun.
I know how to use it, mister.
I'm sure you do. So how about pointing it over there in the direction of Hollywood instead of at me, Princess?
You're quite the wise guy.
I don't normally shoot women, Princess. How about putting the cannon down?
Ồ, đấm luôn.
I didn't think you had the guts, sweetheart. I was never very good at reading women. Monroe! Where are you, damn it?
Ủa, bắn kia đâu? Trời.
Put the weapon down now.
Lầy. Cho mày rồi. Tôi vô tới.
Jack Kelso.
That's my opening negotiating position.
Oh, you crazy son of a bitch! How did you get in here? I'm bleeding to death. Get me a doctor.
I thought I had an invitation, Monroe. Your boys outside were certainly expecting me. That's my second offer.
You sadistic bastard! What do you want?
I'm going to take a look around, Monroe. Then I want you to tell me what you know about the mayor and those Trojan houses that you're building.
Rồi, xét nhà rồi. Đây, nguyên băng luôn này. 5 ông,
The Suburban
6 người.
Redevelopment Fund. Remind me what they say about absolute power, Monroe.
Chơi cảnh sát luôn.
Dr. Fontaine, I need to speak with you urgently.
Sit down, please, sit down.
Tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
It's the fund we are using to channel money into the development of new houses.
Why is my name on the board of managers?
Technically, you are a major contributor. Please, Courtney.
Those houses are a sham, Doctor. They're going to be burned for the insurance.
That's a scandalous allegation, Courtney. Do you have any proof?
Jack Kelso, an investigator for California Fire and Life, has seen them. He was almost killed when he found out what was going on.
I don't know what to say. I feel that I have been duped. Who do you think is behind this subterfuge?
Jack says it's a property developer named Monroe. He said it goes all the way to the mayor.
You cannot have believed that I was involved.
I don't know what to believe anymore, Doctor. I hope that you weren't involved.
Thank you for your trust.
Giết luôn rồi.
Be still, Courtney. All of your troubles are finally over.
Giết luôn rồi.
Let them go.
Chết luôn rồi.
Let them drift away.
Đó là sống nổi. Tôi tìm bằng chứng đã. À đây, thông tin.
Smart. Keep the dirt on Fontaine under lock and key. This is your insurance.
Bye.
That's a hell of a payroll. I'm guessing Benson's portfolio is only a fraction the size of yours, Monroe.
Má tôi chết.
Some sold up.
Và người ta bán cổ phần.
The others obviously didn't know the links these sons of bitches would go to.
It can't be stopped, Kelso. There's too much money at stake.
Kingdoms rise and kingdoms fall, Monroe. Ask the Emperor of Japan.
Have some fucking mercy!
Operator, put me through to Phelps, arson squad. Yeah, Biggs, it's Jack. I'm at Monroe's. He's in a talkative mood. If you get here in a hurry, you might get something before he bleeds to death. Elsa.
Oh, thank God.
Where? Fontaine. Dead?
Chết rồi sao?
Former patient.
So that crazy son of a bitch.
Cái thằng kia chết rồi, cái thằng kia bị ông kia giết chết rồi.
It's Monroe. He's raving.
You want information, cocksucker. You get me some medical help.
I've got to go, Herschel. Monroe's negotiating again. Do you want my final offer, Leland? Tell me how I find the guy who has Elsa.
Nutcase, he did whatever Fontaine asked. He had some kind of power over him. He did all the fires and then he went off the rails. I don't have a fucking name! He worked as a bug sprayer. Get me a goddamn doctor! Kelso, you son of a whore! Get me a goddamn doctor!
End game rồi. Nửa tiếng nữa.
Hey, news from Jack. There's a statewide APB out on him.
Jack's okay. He has something up his sleeve. He's not worried about being caught.
Chắc bây giờ là bị
We go after the other side of the equation. Jack has a lesion
chia
and
nã rồi.
Tony's running scared. We go after the doctor and some of the other guys.
But the whole department breathing.
Giờ lại với fail rồi.
It's time for action, Herschel. It's time for change. Jack's crossed the Rubicon and we have to be on the other side right now.
Christ, what was that?
Nổ luôn rồi.
Explosion. Something big.
You think it's the Reds? You think those Rusky sons of bitches that dropped the H-bomb on us?
Calm down, Herschel. We need to be ready for the call.
I'm not waiting for an invitation. Get in the car and head for the cloud. KGPL can give us the details on the way.
All units, 2077 report.
All units, reports of an explosion. Location, alternative location in south of Santa Monica. West of, stand by for further. All units, car 88K reports an explosion downtown, repeating 88K.
Cái ghê vậy.
We have looters around the corner. Cut them or put them down. We need to get this area under control.
You little prick! Get that bastard!
bắn hạ kẻ hồi của.
Son of a bitch.
Sao vậy? Đâu rồi?
Catch your bullet, you son of a...
Xem nó giết tôi luôn.
Commander will want us to
Điều tra vô nổ đã.
Let's go.
Jesus. I'd never seen nothing like this.
Chết cháy.
I wish I could say the same. It's like a bomb's gone off. Jesus Christ.
Còn nổ nữa kìa.
You're late, Phelps. Get delayed somewhere?
What in God's name happened here?
It wasn't nuclear. If it was, we'd all be dead from the radiation.
That's
Với mọi nhân.
What's radiation?
Everyone inside the factory was vaporized. Look at the size of that crater.
What's going on over there?
The mayor is going on television, appealing for calm.
Television? Who can afford one of those things?
Anything to go on?
You're looking at the remains of Nicholson electroplating. I have an idea of what might have caused the explosion, but I'm only guessing. Have a look around the rubble, see if you come up with anything.
Worlds turn upside down.
Then it's time for us to do our jobs.
Ồ, cái này chết rồi. Còn lại cái van này.
Not everything here is going to be relevant.
Thằng kia mình chưa bắt được hay sao á. Cái hàng phóng hỏa tận nó chơi lớn nó cho nổ bên chỗ này luôn. Bây giờ có ai đây?
This isn't what we're looking for.
I thought Forvix was a tough break.
Người về chết rồi.
Hey, detective! I think I got something here.
Any idea what this is?
A very large egg cup? A Viking helmet? How would I know, Phelps? Try putting it back together.
Looks to me like some kind of machine component. An airplane part, maybe.
Bộ phận của máy bay. Sắt.
Not much help.
Từ đây.
Optimistic, Cole.
Phelps! I think I found something over here.
Looks like all that's left. I can try the laundry tag.
Detective, you seen this yet? Come take a look.
Blew the locker open, but shielded the contents. Let's see what we got in here.
What is it?
A substitution cipher. The Germans used them in the war. These are cipher rings.
You know what to do with them?
HK.
Maybe.
Bằng K.
I used them in OCS. These first letters are the cipher key. The rest of the message should align
K.
itself.
133.
Blew the locker open, but shielded the contents. Let's see what we got in here.
N. N. Xong rồi tới chữ S đúng không? Chữ S tới chữ S. V. Cái chữ B nè. Tôi hiểu rồi, hiểu cách giải rồi. O. D. L. K. Q. Rồi. Tiếp. S. B.
It's an address. 133 North Vermont Avenue. Tomoko Akamoto.
Người Nhật.
Japanese name.
Chuông.
Any ideas, Herschel?
None that I care to utter for public consumption.
Gì đây? Thôi. Máy chụp hình hả? Máy chụp hình gián điệp.
Only OSS agents use these things.
Con này gián
We
điệp.
need to get the film developed to see if there's an espionage angle.
Trộn cái tay. Ghê.
Incidental.
Hết chưa? Rồi lại lần nữa nè. Hết rồi đó.
That's it, Mr. Mayor. We're wrapped. Well, good. Thank you very much, son. And you think it went okay?
Couple of pickups, sir, but that's to be expected. Nobody's ever done this before. We'll get better with practice.
That maybe goes for me too, son. Should have played it a little more somber. What do you think, son?
No, Mr.
When
Mayor,
I first saw
you
the
came
crowd, I
across
thought we
as,
were all done for.
Very
Let me know if you
resolute.
find any evidence of the pigs.
Don't touch the camera. You have any idea how much these things cost, Mac? Stay back.
Tuần đi sao đây nè. Chưa hết hay sao á? Quét vẫn còn nữa nè. Kỳ ta. Rộng quá trời, quét không hết luôn. Rồi ra ngoài ra chắc hết rồi.
I'm Fred Nicholson.
This is your place?
What's left of it. 32 years of work up in smoke.
Hỏi rồi.
Can you tell us what happened here?
Our chief chemist, Harold McClellan, was using this area to test the new process.
And what exactly is this new process?
That's classified information, son.
Thông tin mật. Trả lời tôi. Nghi ngờ nha.
Tell us the truth, Mr. Nicholson. You're making bombs for the military, and this was some kind of an accident.
Your pitch is high and wide, kid. Look, we do plenty of work for the military and for aircraft manufacturers, but it's all polishing and plating. There are no bombs here.
Mà chế tạo bom cho quân đội. Thằng này không cãi. Chọn nào ta?
If we're done, Detective, I have the pieces to pick up here.
Anh game rồi không end được á. Còn xíu nè. Ồ. Nhưng còn có 2 tiếng rồi anh em. Chắc phải ốp rồi bữa sau làm tiếp quá. Còn có 2 tiếng. Có đâu tiếng rưỡi hả? Một tiếng nữa, nếu mà tôi chơi tự tử phải 2 tiếng.
You look kind of vacant.
Giờ chỗ nào ta? Cái làm này xong chứ tôi ốp, bữa sau làm tiếp. Cái lời khai này xong rồi ốp rồi.
Sorry. Sometimes you have to shake the tree to see what falls out. A lot of people died here, Mr. Nicholson. I'm prepared to go to the press and tell them it was your fault. What is the new process?
A way to chemically polish aluminum. It's traditionally done by hand. It's extremely labor intensive. The process
tiếng Trần mới nghĩa là
could be worth
đánh bóng nhau bằng máy chứ không bằng tay.
Who is Tomoko Akamoto?
Dr. McClellan's personal assistant. She came highly recommended.
Nói dối đó.
Akamoto was involved in industrial espionage. Was she working for you or for a foreign government?
That's a ridiculous assertion. How can you possibly say she was a spy?
Hoạt động gián điệp nè.
How many of your other employees carry spy cameras in their handbags?
Jesus, Mary and Joseph, she was selling me out.
If she wasn't a foreign spy, who could she have been working for?
There could be other plating companies, but the big customers for the process are the aircraft manufacturers. Lockheed, Boeing, Hughes, North American.
What can you tell us about McClellan?
A brilliant chemist. He approached me a few months ago with the idea for the new process.
So no one has ever done this before?
No, but it's legitimate research.
Nó mắc liên tục bây giờ. Nó sẽ nói xạo nữa.
So you thought McClellan could do what no one else could do. You were prepared to take that risk.
Look, he was a trained chemist, and his ideas could revolutionize electroplating.
And you would be rich.
I'm a businessman. What's wrong with turning a buck?
You blew up 6 blocks. God knows how many people are dead.
I regret that.
That's laudable.
We'll be in touch, Mr. Nicholson. Can you send us Dr. McClellan and Miss Akamoto's personnel files?
I will if I can find them.
By the way, we also found the collar
Tôi
of
ốp nha anh em, hiểu chút xíu. Chắc sẽ làm cả hai em.
Dr. McClellan. And the majority of people who worked here don't use a laundry service.
Cảm ơn mọi người đã theo dõi video nha. Còn chắc phải thêm một tập nữa. Tập thứ 18 rồi mới xong cho game này. Ok. Thôi giờ tôi ốp nha. Mà chắc sáng mai tôi làm thêm một tập nữa là ốp đó. Ok. Bye bye.